Hello everyone, this is V. We are going to do an arena, and I would like to record one that I don't win, to be honest. I'll explain soon. Let's first make a choice here. I think Jaina was pretty nice last time around, so let's pick her. We did draw a few times.
You asked for it.
What I mean is, I would really like to show you that I don't 8x all my drafts or 7x. It does happen that I go 5-3 or something like that. It just rarely happens when I record it. And those are usually the drafts that have mistakes in them and therefore are the ones that we can learn the most from. Here I think the spellbender isn't good enough, so we'll take the captain. It's not the greatest thing to first pick, and obviously Firefall is a great card. Going to continue on the removal plan because it also adds reach to our deck. That's fine. And yeah, I was disappointed in the Dragon Link mechanic last time. Not a great fan of Direwolf Alpha because it's such a poor 2-drop. So I think we'll grab the Bodyguard and hope to lower the curve later. Have not had the best experience with the Water Elemental. Still think it might be the pick here. The Pirate, of course, being 3-2 would be fun. But it's just a terrible little creature if you don't have a weapon. And another Water Elemental, I think that's the pick. And here I think we go for the Cone of Gold. Would like some spell damage, but having it in the form of an Ogre Mage is not something I consider great. Mirror Entity is decent, but the opponent often gets to pick what minion you get, so that's not all that great. It kind of depends on what he can do. If he has a low curve, then it's gonna be small creature. If he has a high curve, he just usually gets delayed until he can find the creatures to sacrifice. And Arcane Intellect is just a draw too. Don't think much of it. So I'll go for Ogre Mage here. I think we need a Polymorph to just get rid of stuff. Arcanist might increase the pickup rate for secrets. Not a great fan of Alchemist. And Vaporize again is a little situational. Having said that, I think it's probably still the pick. Scarlet Crusader because we need small creatures. Geomancer, even though I'm not a fan of it. Shield Master because it's just the best of the bunch. Silence because, well, maybe. Let's think for a moment. Ice Lance is actually pretty good. We have Cone of Gold, Frostbolt, and 2 Water Elementals. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna try that. Emperor Cobra trades with everything. I think it's just the best choice here. And Azure Drake is just amazing. Yeah, the curve is bad, but alright. Arcane Explosion, just some AoE, and the choice between Acolyte and Frostbolt. Problem is, we already have pretty much in this area. Do we want to play an extra Frostbolt over an Acolyte? Yeah, I think so. Kind of going all in there. Ah, that seems really sweet. And I think another Ice Lance is just going to be better. And yeah, that's an interesting choice. The 3-2 is fine. Fireball is great though. We got so much reach with that. Yeah, I'll take the Fireball. And another Frostbolt. And the Shield Master. Mirror Entity here because the others don't suit me. Dark Iron Dwarf. Still pretty good, I think. And Frost Elemental to free stuff. And yet another Mirror Entity. Flame Strike, very needed. And a Knife Juggler, that seems pretty good. Alright, we have drafted quite a concoction here. We have a little card draw, we have, actually we don't have any. We have a bunch of removal spells and some freeze effects. We don't have any curve. So this is a really weird deck. Unfortunately, we lack a few critical things. I think we need to ditch these two. Critical things like, for example, good cards. But this is more of a fun draft, which I thought would be quite amusing. I'm not intentionally trying to lose here, but I think it's gonna be funny. Okay. Yeah, he does that attack just to see what's been hidden there, because 2 of the 5 traps trigger on that. Nah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, we will probably ping that. Only problem is, of course, that well, we could actually Iceland something. Yeah, let's just drop the water elemental. Having the ping for next turn is fine. It just makes me cry inside a little bit. when we can't use all our mana.
Time waits for no one.
I must safeguard the land.
That's fine, I think.
Tazdingo!
It's a total of 5 still, but that's okay. That's not okay. We can't really solve this in an orderly fashion.
Get behind me.
And that is why I dislike this creature. It's a little
Where shall
annoying.
I strike?
No, actually that's why I dislike the druid in general. It's just not a class that I think is in line with what it should be. Actually, let's just do this. Yeah, we don't get to draw cards from that.
Well played.
Still seems better than the other route.
They'll never know what hit them.
Yeah, that's just too painful for us.
Put this apple on your head.
And this is indeed taking a huge risk, but I don't think we can win if we don't. If we waste the Icelands, I think we're already dead. that Putzes did as well, I suppose.
My eyes are open.
I hope you like my invention.
We can... yeah, we can't. That puts us to 3, that's just really
What to
bad.
do? What to do?
Trust the pirate's code.
No, take candle.
Alright.
Hey, catch!
Let's see if he has lethal then.
What to do?
Okay. Right. So, about that.
I got the best deals anywhere.
I'll freeze him too.
Scurvy dog.
That's odd. I find it odd that that only works with the Wild Growth and not with any of the other cards that add Mana Crystal. Maybe it works with Nourish too, I don't know. It seems strange.
Ready for action!
You gotta be kidding me!
Let's draw a card. That's 13.
You call that a win? Time to die!
Scurvy dog.
Got there.
Well played.
Well played.
Risky business there, that play. But Nature was cool. This deck is a bit different from what I usually try to play. It's just that the removal spells give you so much reach that I like it.
Jane!
And with that spell damage, pretty good. I think
My magic will tear you apart.
I'm going to ditch these two. They're just too expensive to get on the board. I don't think I want to coin the Knife Juggler route. That's not the kind of game we are attempting to play. It depends on what we have to answer. Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get This way it stays a 1-3 unless he wastes spells, which is okay. Why on earth would he not attack there? Going to drop the Shield Masters pretty soon, I think. Yeah, no, that's not. Let's just do that.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Yeah, I don't like this at all. I think it's a copy, so... Yeah, he played around that pretty good. Pretty well, whatever. Yeah, that's not needed. I don't think that's a good call from his side. Doesn't have to do that at all. I'm gonna use the coin either way. That means it's not a counter spell. Yeah, I don't like this. Don't want to give it up.
Apple on your head.
Tazdingo!
The main problem I have, of course, is that I just do not have the mass removal. That's pretty nasty. Yeah, I just can't let him get me that low here, I think.
I wonder.
Tazdingo!
Maybe we took too many risks.
I have no time for games.
I definitely did not have the correct read here, so that's too bad. I don't think he should be doing that. Doesn't make sense at all. Yeah. I think we trade like this. It can still be the redirect. Trying to bait out creatures here.
Okay, I'll be just like you.
Yeah, more please. It's fine. It usually isn't, but here it's great. Just look at that value. And yeah, I think we do this. A vaporize. That could have been a lot worse. I assumed it would be a lot worse, but I was wrong. But assuming the worst, well, that's just better than many of the alternatives, I think. And here we just fireball. I think we attack there. We kinda have to kill that. Unfortunate. There's no way around it. We could have put 14 on him, but yeah, it's not a lot better.
You call that a weapon?
And put him to 10, but we will lose 1 because of the thing, so that's not a drama. Ouch. That's pretty good for him. Have to do that. Avoid this. And then hope it doesn't have a flame strike as his last card.
Are you ready for this?
Well, that's at least something. Yeah, that's not a really problem. Well, it is a problem, but not an immediate one.
Scurvy dog.
Do you need a blessing?
And that means he's dead. Alright, was an interesting game yet again.
Scurvy dog.
I like that. Sometimes it's very tempting to throw direct damage to the head, but it's well, it kind of depends.
Jane!
How much do you have left to draw? Do you have a lot of charge creatures?
You asked for
There's
it.
a bunch of things you have to take into consideration. And we don't have much charge. I think we don't have any. So if you can put him down really far, then it's pretty good. But now they are just control mechanisms, and well, we can't actually use them properly for direct damage unless we know that we will kill him. So we better make sure that is the case. He is pondering whether to use the coin or not. He probably should, considering our hand, but he does not know that.
For the crusade!
Yeah, that's not that great against us, of course. We'll just ping it. Harvest Golem is just too good a trade for him. Don't want to offer him that trade.
What does the future
I
hold?
think that's just really bad. Even though this is pretty awful as well. Well, let's just kill them off. I would have preferred not to do that. But if he can throw the thingy on there, that is just too good for him. And I want to make use of my ping ability as much as possible. Now, that's gonna cost him his entire turn. Here we will play Water Elemental plus the thing. Why the Water Elemental? Because I think it's got a higher upside than the Shield Master. The Shield Master is just gonna prevent a few damage, but it can prevent that damage later anyway. And the Frost Elemental can keep him from attacking us. I see. Well, that's just going to compel a little response from my side.
No, take candle.
Yeah, let's not arouse any suspicions here. And that is why I like the Water Elemental against these melee-based classes. This invalidates a lot of his abilities. He might not have it right now, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, this is amazing. Absolutely phenomenal for us. Look at that value. See how much difference that dropping Water Elemental makes compared to the Shield Master. It would have done absolutely nothing.
Where shall I start?
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm now gonna play this and get rid of that. Clean that so he wants to choose Shield Master. If I leave it intact, he might just keep it home. I think there's some value in it. Well, that's annoying. It's not gonna draw more than one card, I think. Hope he buffs it. Yeah, throw something on there. Don't care what it is. Yeah, he's just dead, I think, right? Yep.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you
Ooh,
apart.
that's not so good. Still, yeah, I don't think I want them. I'm gonna keep this, but it might get burned out pretty easily, but I think we need it. These aren't even better. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Very slow hand. Maybe we should have mulliganed all three of them. Let's just ping that.
Someday I'll be just like you!
Yeah, this is not a very good start. We can still top deck the Arcane Explosion. As I said, we are just extremely slow. Especially seeing what we drew extra, I don't see a way of winning this game from this point. He just has too much tempo advantage on us, so he would need an AoE, but I just don't have any, so I don't know where to get one from. I have the Arcane Explosion somewhere, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. And yeah, we can drop this, but what's that going to accomplish? We can't do anything.
Tadingo!
Yeah, I knew that that could happen, but and now I think we're just dead. There's no way to recover from this. At least I don't see any. He even has the Frostbolt. And the Icelands. Yeah, okay. And then it's a done deal. There's literally nothing possible that can help us here. So. Problem there was the way too high curve. We had no solutions, we had no Frostbolt, we had no Arcane Explosion, we had nothing. Probably should have mulliganed all three, but the two we got back were equally bad. So yeah, that's something that just happens with this kind of deck. This is okay though. Lesson learned, we really should have mulliganed all three. I think anything of 4 and higher is bad to keep unless you know you can curve out
Jaina
into it,
versus Gul'dan.
or it's extremely powerful, like for example
You
one of
asked
those
for it.
hammers. I think here we'll ditch all of them again, because Warlock is very likely to be aggressive. And yeah, again, a really poor hand. In this kind of hand, it's very difficult to win against the Warlock or against any even remotely aggressive strategy, because we have to do, well, we have to curve out into things here, and I'm not a big fan of that. This creature's too weak, I think, to stop aggro. Depends a little on what he has, but yeah, like here, what's it gonna do? Oh, it gets worse. That's okay. That's at least a pretty good draw.
Handle it!
Nasty. Like here, for example, I think we just have to use it. And that's pretty nice. Now at least we may have a chance to do something back. I'm gonna just trade for that.
For the crusade!
And then drop a bunch of taunt creatures.
Why do you call?
Okay. Actually gonna drop the water elemental here. And then put as much pressure on him as possible.
The gates are open.
That's not so good.
Get behind me.
I think I still want to ping that. That's not a card I am really used to seeing from a Warlock. It's a little bit strange. Yeah, see, that makes it pretty good that I did that. Actually, I'm gonna just do that. Only on 11, that's not good. Of course.
I'm not ready. Jam!
We should seriously consider doing that. That makes no sense. That would have been great for him, but he completely wasted that.
Man! Smash! Smash! Tadingo!
He needs something to remove all this crap.
Shields up!
That's something.
There's some
That's also something. Let's see.
Done.
Ouch.
Tadingo!
Okay. Painful.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Let's see if he life taps. Yep, that's what I figured.
Well played.
Let's see if we can get up to 5. That Icelands is a little bit of a strange card. I would prefer to have it deal 4 damage every time. It can certainly be powerful, but the problem is that without the freeze effect it's a bit too weak, and with the freeze effect it's just
You asked for it.
too strong, I think. So the question then becomes, what's the right balance there?
Ready for action!
I don't know. Like here, what do we do? I think nothing. Don't think that's particularly worthwhile.
Go ahead. Make me
Yeah, okay. That's 2 cards that I don't think have particular value here. That one is though.
Just me and Mr. Bitey.
Yeah, this is becoming quite an issue. Yeah. can't realistically kill that before that. So don't do it. So we pick that right there. And neutralize that. Yeah, this is too bad of a clock.
Tazdingo! Yes!
Yeah, that's still not good enough. Going to 7.
Job done.
Yeah, this is a tremendous problem. We only have 2 turns to live.
Tazdingo! Yes!
So
You call that a win?
Job done.
regardless what happens, we only have 2 turns, and yeah, that puts it down to 1 turn. And there is no card we have that can save us here, so it's over.
Well played. You win.
I don't think playing well or not well has anything to do with that. Well, let's play the possibly last game. That would give me an opportunity to throw a 4-3 online, which is great. Though I don't think we made a lot of mistakes in this draft. Except for the drafting process, perhaps, in which we went a little
The light shall
crazy
bring victory.
on
You
the
asked
build.
for it.
I think we ditched this. Yeah, I don't like full price. Well, let's keep it. Can maybe make it work. Nah, this is awful.
I smell blood.
That's okay.
Greetings.
Hello.
Is someone injured?
Not yet. But soon. We'll just ping that, I think. This is a very strong card. Well, obviously, but it's something you constantly have to play around. You can't just say, oh well, let's forget about that. Just play this.
The pirate's code.
Mana Addict is also very good. Toughness boost would be really devastating here. It's within the realm of possibilities, but what am I gonna do otherwise? I don't get that. Sounds very odd to me.
I must consider.
Must consider what? Because this makes no sense. Yeah, trading is okay.
Quickly.
Let's play the water elemental here, I think. Actually, let's play Yoga. Because it circumvents the powers of the priest, which seems like a good thing.
You shall not
Yeah,
pass.
definitely a good thing.
Crush. No.
That's a lot of free card advantage we got already.
Get behind me.
I think I want to just trade here. There aren't that many things that deal with the gadgets and auctioneer this turn. Placed not for a priest. And if we can untap with it, that's gonna be one devastating turn for us. Yeah, that's gonna be quite bad. Maybe he can mind control it, but we can undo that. Well, not undo, but yeah.
Your magic shall not save
okay.
you.
That's not the worst.
Your magic
We got
shall
our 2
not
cards
save
from it. And now we can just trade that off. A bit of a shame that we didn't use the coin though.
I must consider.
Sorry, I had to do something quickly.
Put this apple on your head.
No, take care.
No.
Time to pay.
Well, there's not many outs here. What can he realistically do? An AoE kills 2 of our creatures. That's still plenty of damage. We have even more to deploy next turn. There isn't any taunting game we can't just trample over. I just wish he played a little faster. If you don't have any options, there's really nothing to think about.
You are not
See, that's just not an option.
Time to pay.
There we go.
Thank you.
As usual, as you can always see, the 4 drops really always come together, and you are so likely to have too many of them.
Jane versus
But they are just so good.
fight with honor.
You asked for
The
it.
problem is never in the 4 drops, it's always in the low drops. And the quality of the power cards. When you have those two, the rest follows naturally. But, well, the mid game is not too hard to assemble. Getting quality creatures like, well,
That was a mistake.
yeah. Getting quality creatures, you know what I mean. It's not the easiest thing in the world.
not on my watch.
Right. I don't like this at all. Yeah, if I ping that, he knows the jig is up, but I think that's okay. There's not much to counter that actually, so should be fine.
Drink with me.
Yeah, it's not fine. Let's force him to make the same play again. See, and this is just what happens when you lose the mid game. Everything becomes perplexingly bad.
For the crusade!
when you lose the early game, I mean. See, we lost the early game quite badly, and now he is parity on cards, and we have a bunch
Follow
of crap
the rules.
in our hands that we just can't use.
Reporting for duty.
Join or die.
We still have a little card there.
Your magic shall not save you.
Reporting for duty.
I guess we will go for it here.
Join or die.
Doubt we will get a better chance than that.
Let the pain speak to me. Reporting for duty.
No, let's just kill it. No. Yeah, I should have played the mirror entity there. Of course he would have seen through that, but that's not the point. He would still have been the better play.
Not on my watch.
Although this isn't actually so terrible. We can mirrors entity, water elemental, and then trade that.
Done.
Yeah, he does that to check and see what the secret is. We are gonna get a creature from it, I think. Yeah, and a good one at that.
Well played.
You call that a weapon?
Reporting for duty.
So here we ping this. Think we fireball that. Kill that. And a new mirrors entity. And then we get the beats on, and we have a possible 9 plus 7, that's 16, that's quite a lot. Oh, okay. That's more than fine. That's not really an issue. Probably did that to check the counter spell and get a 1-for-1.
Reporting for duty. I'm not ready.
He has to stop us here, because that is lethal.
Glory to the Sindori! Glory to the Sindori!
That's way more than lethal.
Well played.
minus 11 or something. No. Enough. Let's see if we can get up to 7. This is already going better than expected, to be honest. And we didn't even have a good hand in that last game. Oh, it's a Russian opponent.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you
Ugh.
apart.
This is awful. Let's ditch all that. And what we get in return isn't even better. It's acceptable, I guess. Well, that makes it a lot better. We can maybe vaporize something in the near future. Maybe coin out the Shield Master, but
Drink with me.
not in a particular rush to do that. Yeah, let's just toss out Shield Master.
Whoops.
Okay. Pretty nice since we can polymorph that. And then I think we beat on him for 7. Pinging the sheep with a coin, most likely. Yeah, that seems to be the play. That was messed up.
I'm not ready.
Whoops.
Yep, we messed that up completely. It's not the worst, but it certainly isn't good. Even doing it in the reverse order, well, that's just really, really bad.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Oh, that's nasty. That's exactly what I intended to do with him. That's unfortunate. Flame Strike here does nothing. That's actually a bad play from his point of view. Hazard Drake is pretty good. It's going to be a 2-for-1. But all that being said, he still has not dealt with our creatures, so he spent a number of cards to try and then it didn't work out. Vaporize is pretty bad, it's just such a terrible card. When is it good? It's bad when you're behind, because you're behind. Being behind is just terrible. It's bad when you are ahead since, well, it does actually nothing. Because he's never going to attack you. And when you are behind, what's he gonna do? He's gonna attack you and then lose his weakest creature. See, for example, that's just terrible, terrible, terrible. Too bad I didn't have that turn earlier. I guess we do that.
No, take candle.
No.
Here Flame Strike would get us pretty badly,
You
but
shall not
when
pass.
does it not?
It's time for a little blood.
Kind of okay. We can put him to 5. Yeah.
My magic will tear you apart.
Let's see what answer he has. There's not that many cards that can help him here. That's probably not the best plan. Too bad we don't get the trigger from that.
I am master of magics.
Yeah, that's all fine and dandy.
My magic will tear you apart.
2 Azure Drakes in his deck, that's pretty nice.
Well played.
Nothing compared to Ice Lands, of course. DRK was
Versus
one of our guild members in World of Warcraft.
You asked for it.
Was a very nice player. Well, no, he was a complete asshole. He was a good player. And, well, being a nice person can have multiple meanings, of course. Uh-oh.
What you want?
Okay. Let's think. The 1 damage on him is unlikely to matter, but the 1 damage on that very well might. Yeah, I'm gonna just take it out here, I think. And let's water elemental up. Blip. We have a polymorph sitting here, that's pretty sweet. We probably want a mirror entity somewhere pretty soon. Depends on what this is.
Your magic
It's a
shall not save
spellbreaker.
you.
That's very much fine. Yeah, let's just molest that. That's an easy 2 for 1 for us. Not gonna let that lie and let him buff it. There's no reason why he would do 2 attacks and take 6 on the water elemental over 2 turns. He will probably want to drop a creature or use a removal spell. I think it's very unlikely that he does 2 attacks, so yeah, removal spell. Probably 1 damage. That's fine. It's a removal spell. Exchange for something else. If he pings us, then he wastes his entire turn. We can then deploy Scarlet Crusader and I think an Emperor Cobra.
For the crusade!
That way he can take another 6 from the Crusader and not play a creature, or play a creature and trade 1 for 1, both of which are good. Yeah, see, he's gonna just take the 6 or even 9 damage from it. That's pretty good. 3 mana spell. And what's that? A rat? Another spell gun. Well, that's fine. We can play that, I think. So I'm probably just playing the Auctioneer here. Yeah, he can swipe it, and that's pretty much the best play, but I have no other thing. Yeah, I could have played the Pirate and then did this next turn, I guess. Yeah, that would have been better, but only swipe really punishes us here. So
Handle it!
question is, does he have it?
What does the future
Nope, he does not. Definitely casting this. And just trading these.
Join or die.
He couldn't. Oh, I should have done that first, obviously. He couldn't deal with the Auctioneer this turn. So let's assume that he can't next turn either. He doesn't have the swipe. What else could he have? Starfall would have been bad. He doesn't have many haste creatures in his blue deck. Can only have Argent Crusader from the non-aligned, non-class cards, I mean. Yeah, that's okay. I guess you think that's pretty nasty, don't you?
I smell blood.
Well, I kind of agree, and this is going to hurt him a lot more than it hurts me. Actually, yeah, it is.
Can't do that. Well played.
Alright, let's do a review of the draft. We took Ice Lances, which were good because we have 3 Frost Bolts, 2 Water Elementals, a Cone of Cold, and a Frost Elemental. They did their job. I think we may have lost a game because we didn't use one to stop an aggression, but I'm not sure that's actually true. Arcane Explosion was fine. I think this is actually a bit underrated because with pinging it's 2 and with 1 spell damage, which is pretty easy to get if you draft a few cards, then it's 2 to everything and 3 to one thing. So that's actually much better than it seems. I would definitely take 1 or 2 again. Well, in Arena Draft. I don't think it's very good in Constructed, to be honest. Frostbolt it's an amazing card. We have won many games on the back of this. We accidentally threw one on a Twilight Drake, but because it's a Frostbolt, that still was more than good enough. So that's how powerful it is. Knife Jungler, pretty good. Cobalt Geomancer, fine actually. The spell damage with this many spells was great. Cone of Cold was very good. I like this a lot because it's like an arcane explosion but it freezes, so yeah, it gets the thumbs up in my book. Mirror Entity, mediocre. I'm not a fan of this. We got a few good creatures from it, but I think most of the times it was good was because our opponent did not properly evaluate the secrets. Vaporize was actively bad. It just sat there a lot of the time doing nothing. Definitely would not pick this again. I think it's just not good enough. Emperor Cobra, yeah, this trades up. It was needed to be removed a few times, so that's about as good as it gets, I guess. The chances of getting 2 for 1 out of this are remote. We almost made it work against that guy with the 1/7 blocker, but then it didn't happen. Harvest Golem was okay. Got quite a bit of value from it, but that's possibly because we didn't have anything else. I would much rather have a Sun Fury Cleric or whatever the name is, but this is fine against anything non-mage. Well, not so great against Druid or Rogue, but okay. Scarlet Crusader was good. I think it has earned its place in our draft decks. I didn't like it at the start of drafting, but I've grown fond of it, especially since it's better to get this than a dead card in a bad pick. So if you can get it there, then it's great. The captain was fine, just a 3 for 3, we don't have any pirates. Fireballs were absolutely amazing, this card is so good. Polymorph is pretty much the same thing. It serves a different function, but it's just as good. Between the two I would probably go for Fireball because it gives you reach, but Polymorph can do a few things that Fireball can't. So they are perfect for helping each other out. Dark Iron Dwarf was fine, but I don't expect anything less. Ogre Magi actually overperformed because we had so much spells. So very good in this deck I think, but it kind of depends on what you are drafting and, well, you will have to select it with care. Shield Masters were very strong, but not as strong as the Water Elementals. So if the choice is between the two, I think the Water Elemental gets the edge. I also like to play this first because it can shut down something, and the Shield Master is just quite a bit weaker. Of course, in the end this can save you, whereas Water Elemental can't, but still it's, well, I think it's better. Azure Drake, as always, great, even better because we had a lot of spells. passing up on this card is almost always gonna be the wrong choice, unless you have a rare bomb that's insane. But I can't think of any off the top of my head. Yeah, still can't think of any. Gadgets and Auctioneer might be picked over it if you have a lot of spells. That's about it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I would take over it in the rare slot. We'll check the collection after this. Frost Elemental was fine, Booty Big Bodyguard was fine, they were just bodies, and the Flame Strike was absolutely amazing. So let's go for the winnings. So all in all we had a pretty good deck, just a little heavy on the removal and a little weak on the creatures. It's a different kind of deck. Ooh, that's pretty good. 280. Well, I'm gonna do a quick check of the collection after this.
Rare,
A Shadow Flame
rare.
and the Blizzard. I think I had those, so yeah, all of it gets disenchanted. Of these, I think only the Starfall could compete with the Azure Drake, but I don't think I would take it over that. Here, I don't think any of these should be taken over the Azure Drake. Explosive Shot maybe. It's like a Starfall, but I still think I would prefer Azure Drake. Of these, only Blizzard. Blizzard I might actually take over the Drake, but that's because it's insanely powerful, but this is also the only one of these that might be in competition. Here I don't think any of these is even close to a Drake. Shadow Madness might be. If you don't have a good early game, I think maybe this is better than a Drake. But it's situational. For the Rogue, I don't think any of these compare to the Azure Drake, although the SI7 agent can be very strong. Ask and Blade Flurry, they can be strong, but I think the card advantage of the Drake just puts it over the top here. For the Shaman, Lightning Storm maybe. I don't think the others come close. For the Warlock, well, maybe the Doomguard. Definitely not any of the others. The Doomguard may be a possibility if you really think it fits your deck better than the Drake. And I don't think any of these for the Warrior. And in the generic tiers, I don't think anything there either. Defender of Argus comes close, and Auctioneer situationally might be better, but well, this is just one of the best cards in the game. See you again next time.